and welcome to Naya Inkilab News. News and updates from all over the world. I'm Hina. Let's begin with the headlines.
Osmania University OU administration on Sunday extended holidays for all its colleges from January 17 to 30. The decision comes as the state government ordered to extend the holidays for all educational institutions until January 30 to curtail the spread of COVID-19, the OU said in a press release. Speaker Pocharam Srinivas Reddy has tested positive for corona again. Following mild symptoms, the speaker undergone COVID test and tested positive. Though there are no health issues following doctors' recommendations, the speaker is admitted into a private hospital at Gachibowli. Dr. Y. Surya Narayana, a dermatologist, his wife, Dr. Chandrakala, and some government teachers collected 53 units of blood for patients of thalassemia and sickle cell diseases by conducting a blood donation camp here on Sunday. Tourism Minister V. Srinivas Gaur and Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Minister E. Dayakar Rao said all efforts would be made to develop the area around the Statue of Equality and Sri Ramanujacharya at Mujintal as a tourist destination. A migrant labourer, Gautam Kirtan, died when a wall fell on him at Nukapalli of Malayala Mandal on Sunday. A native of Chhattisgarh, Kirtan was working as labourer in a double-bedroom house construction project and suffered a serious head injury when the wall collapsed on him. He was shifted to Jagtial Government Hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. A 22-year-old woman was found dead under suspicious circumstances at her house in Rajendra Nagar on Saturday night. According to police, Sumaira Begum, 22, who was into modelling, stayed at a flat in Chintalmet area under Rajendra Nagar police station limits for the last 2 years. On Saturday night, the residents of the building noticed a foul smell emanating from the building and alerted the police. Hyderabadis were in for a surprise on Sankranti Day as various parts of the city reported unexpected heavy overnight rainfalls on Saturday. 5 businessmen landed behind bars for allegedly gambling at a house at RP Road here on Sunday. Task Force Inspector A.K. Mahendra said that the accused were Gopal, Yogesh, Rakesh, Jajuram, Gopal, all belonging to different parts of the town. They were detained when they were secretly indulging in the offence at a house located on RP Road. They were handed over to Mancherial Town Police for further action. Task Force team along with Special Party Police raided a place on the outskirts of Malikoduru village under Vellair police station limits and apprehended 10 persons. Developing suggests that the virus will never go away completely, WHO representative to Russia Melita Vujnovic said on Sunday. The virus will circulate as an endemic disease. TASS news agency quoted Vujnovic as saying on the Soloview live YouTube channel. The UK government is reportedly planning to do away with the requirement of mandatory COVID-19 tests post-arrival into the country for fully vaccinated travellers, including from India, as part of preparations of having a live with coronavirus in the future. Afghanistan's new Taliban rulers say they hope to be able to open all schools for girls across the country after late March, their spokesman told the Associated Press on Saturday, offering the first timeline for addressing a key demand of the international community. Beijing has reported its first local Omicron infection according to state media weeks before the Winter Olympics Games are due to start. All of the 4 hostages held at synagogue in Texas have been freed unharmed by the man who took them captive, the state's governor Greg Abbott said on Sunday, ending a tense 10-hour-long standoff. Gold rates: 22-carat gold rupees 47,140 and 24-carat gold rupees 51,430. Dollar rates: $1 is equivalent to 74.39 Indian rupees.
With this, I end up with the headlines. But before that, let me remind you that please don't forget to press the bell icon, like, share and subscribe our channel. Take care, stay safe.
And apprehended 10 persons for organizing cockfight on Sunday. LPG price is increasing continuously. Prices have more than doubled in the last 7 years. However, in the meantime, good news is coming for the customers. Yes, once again, subsidy is being given on LPG gas cylinder. Subsidy money has been transferred to the customer's account. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam sees about 40 million pilgrims a year. Collective waste generated from the massive population amounts to be 40 tons per day. Omicron COVID-19 variant is illegitimate or deviant from the virus pandemic progression, script eminent virologist and former chief of the Indian Council of Medical Research, Dr. T. Jacob John, has said. We must think of two pandemics going on side by side, Delta and close relatives and Omicron and its variants in future, he added. Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain on Sunday said most of the COVID-19 deaths in the city were due to comorbidities. He added that COVID-19 cases in the city have started reducing for the past 3 days. The positivity rate will reduce with time as patients admitted to hospitals are stagnant, Jain said. In a shocking incident, a man tried to rape a 10-year-old girl in the Dudlai village of Ichawar police station area in Madhya Pradesh, Sehor district and threw her into the well, police informed on Sunday. The health condition of India's singing icon Lata Mangeshkar, who was admitted to Mumbai's Breach Candy Hospital after she tested positive for COVID-19, has worsened. Maharashtra Water Resources Minister Jayant Patil on Sunday offered Tesla CEO Elon Musk to set up manufacturing in the state for electric cars. This comes after Telangana Industry and Commerce Minister K.T. Ramarao invited Musk to set up shop in his state. India's Lakshya Sen secured his maiden Super 500 title by winning the Yonex Sunrise India Open with a stunning straight game victory over reigning world champion Loh Keen Yew of Singapore in the men's single final here on Sunday. Sports Authority of Telangana State SATS Chairman A. Venkateshwar Reddy and the Telangana Football Association Secretary and former international footballer G.P. Palguna called on international football player from Nizamabad Gugulot Soumya at her home in Nizamabad on Sunday. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is set to lift Plan B COVID restrictions in England. The Telegraph reported on Friday as government scientists warn on dropping of Plan B prematurely. COVID passports and work-from-home guidance are widely expected inside Whitehall to be lifted from January 26 for England, the report said, adding that some rules on face masks may remain. An announcement could come.